Hello, my name is Oleg Kosarenkov, and I'm here to tell you about the advantages that you will get if you use the new generation rubber coverings of the company SHVEDOFF. We used the experience of the best European rubber mats producers as a guide. Nevertheless, we went further and developed natural rubber-based coverings. A covering high in natural rubber is highly resilient and wear-proof at the same time. Look how easily it can bend. Thanks to that, it absorbs shock easily without cracking. It easily withstands enormous loads when animals lie or move on it. To be substantive, we'd like to demonstrate it to you. Look, the girl's heel presses the mat down to the rock bottom, but it comes back to its initial state like nothing happened. This proves that the natural rubber covering SHVEDOFF provides maximum comfort and reduces stress without any loss of its wear resistance. The effect is obvious. Yet there is more to come. As you know, any covering needs to be cut in order to fit the form of the parcel in the process of laying. I wonder if it will be difficult to cut a SHVEDOFF covering. Excellent! The knife cuts through the covering quite easily. Our test has shown that the rubber coverings of the company SHVEDOFF are wonderfully strong and tamper-proof. At the same time, they stay soft and resilient. Now we go on. Many people ask, why SHVEDOFF rubber mats don't grow stiff like cheap analogs of their competitors. Let's carry out one more experiment. We put a sample of our covering and competitors' analogs in the freezer. Half an hour has passed, and now we're looking at the results. The product of the competitors has become as solid as stone, while ours remains resilient as before. This means that SHVEDOFF coverings retain their properties in cold conditions, and ice can't encrust them. This is extremely important in winter conditions. On the Ecopole covering, a cow walks safely and comfortably, as on a summer meadow. And you get rid of hoof injuries and don't have to give cows for slaughter. Just calculate how much money you can save right now if you use SHVEDOFF coverings. Any farm knows such problems as injuries of extremities and mastitis. When we were building this complex, we had a choice to make: what the animals will rest on. The variants were rubber coverings, concrete covering, or deep litter. We decided straight away that it should be rubber covering and chose the natural rubber covering of the company SHVEDOFF. It should be mentioned that once we started to install their mats, the injuries of extremities have declined by several times. And mastitis and other udder diseases have minimized. It's not up to me to explain to you that that is very good. I'd like to mention that any animal gladly lies on a SHVEDOFF covering. As you know, a cow walks literally on tiptoe, and that creates enormous pressure on the hoof horn, and consequently leads to a risk of injury. The covering of the company SHVEDOFF adjusts anatomically to the animal's body. Thanks to a smart system of pins, the covering damps or amortizes the hoof of the animal for 15 to 20 millimeters when it is laying down. Animals feel themselves comfortable and exhibit the signs of estrus on SHVEDOFF rubber mats. It has been proved that cows rest on rubber mats for 2 hours longer on average. A cow chews on them, which means that it feels comfortable. Thanks to SHVEDOFF coverings, you will do well in avoiding a lot of health problems of your animals, such as mastitis and joint diseases. The cow feels at home and doesn't want to leave, as in this video, for example, that we have got from one of our clients in Uzbekistan. Please pay attention. Rubber mats of SHVEDOFF company possess low heat conductivity. The covering conserves the heat of the animal, creating thus the comfort in the process of resting, unlike the concrete which draws the heat out. Your animal feels warm and comfortable on SHVEDOFF mats both in summer and in winter. Special tread patterns prevent the hoof of an animal from slipping, and it minimizes the injury rate and the possibility of acropathologies. If a cow has slipped, fallen down, and got injured, it is usually not treated but taken directly to slaughter. Just compare. The price of one cow is about 2,000 euros on an average and even more. The conclusion is obvious. It is much more profitable to lay SHVEDOFF high-quality rubber mats rather than buy new cows. The mats are unattackable. Cows are kept in cleanliness. There is no dissemination of pathogenic microorganisms or communication of diseases. In addition, the coverings are easy to wash. To clean them completely, a water hose is enough. Most complexes use a high-pressure washer to clean the premises, and that has devastating effects on the concrete basement. SHVEDOFF rubber coverings protects the concrete from such a negative impact. By the way, can you see how easily the waste products are washed away from our rubber mats? Why is that? The secret is that SHVEDOFF coverings are laid at a little angle, so you can forget about the pain in your neck connected with cleaning your premises. SHVEDOFF coverings make the premises of your farm look like new every morning. What are the advantages of SHVEDOFF rubber coverings in comparison with wood and concrete floors? Wood and concrete floors are quickly destroyed in aggressive environment. By contrast, SHVEDOFF coverings are unattackable to the greatest possible extent. Numerous tests and also the experience of laying SHVEDOFF coverings at more than 1,000 farms in Western Europe and CIS have proved their reliability and resistance to the impact of aggressive environment. Wood floor is expensive. It decays after a year and needs to be replaced again. Depending on the model, SHVEDOFF coverings can be used from 5 to 25 years without losing their properties. You will lay it once and no more pain in the neck on the subject. Wood floors absorb pathogenic bacteria, the cause of other diseases. The coverings of SHVEDOFF company, on the contrary, reject 100% of any waste, and a farm worker can easily remove them with one movement of a power washer. Yet, there is more to come. On a concrete covering, a deep litter has to be used, sawdust or hay, and it has to be changed frequently, every day. Let's be honest, who will take care of that properly? In the real world, a lot of workers forget to do it, and the managers prefer not to spend the money on sawdust. What do we get in the result? There is dirt all around, and the danger of mastitis increases manifold. SHVEDOFF coverings save you those troubles. From now on, you need a light coat of sawdust on the mats only. All the rest the covering will do for you. Concrete and wood floors are hard. They do not provide hoof amortization. It brings great discomfort, the rate of injury increases sharply, and the milk yield drops. SHVEDOFF coverings help to avoid such problems. What other benefits are waiting for you if you purchase SHVEDOFF coverings? The company SHVEDOFF possesses its own water jet rubber cutting line. This technology allows producing coverings of any form and size that you may require that correspond to the highest quality standards. You will also get minimal terms of production and also fast delivery due to convenient geographical location of the plant. A wide selection of coverings. You can choose from economic variants to expensive and individually designed. 25 years of experience in the sphere of industrial rubber articles. We take into consideration all the ins and outs of our activity to bring you to success. Personal quality control, executed by the proprietor of the company, assures that you get the products that correspond to the highest possible criteria. Today, we deliver our products to more than 20 countries in the whole world, and we have more than 1,000 satisfied clients who have worked with us previously. For payments, we accept the currency convenient for you. High quality guarantee. Thanks to high quality materials and innovative manufacturing technology, we can produce for you the coverings with the guarantee period for up to 25 years. When you become a client of SHVEDOFF company, we will support you not just at the time of purchase. We will consult you free of charge during the whole period of exploitation of our coverings. Our specialists are always at your disposal. Please pay attention. If you need a more firm covering or any special design or form of your mats, we will do it. Call right away, and the company SHVEDOFF will produce the rubber coverings that will suit you ideally. Moreover, we don't want you to take this video for an ordinary commercial. Therefore, we are ready to provide you with a free mat to test at your farm. Call straight away, take your covering from our sales representative, and lay it at your farm. We guarantee, after you've tried SHVEDOFF, you will have no desire to change it for any other covering. Don't expose your animals to unnecessary risk. Call us right now, and we will save your horses from injuries and provide them with comfort to the greatest possible extent.